everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. Today I am taking a break from escaping to the sea. I'm right in the middle of doing all of the fabulous projects for my retreat, which is next weekend. And those are all ocean themed. But today we are going to take a little sneak peek of one of my February online classes that's coming up. So I'm going to be using the Hey Birthday Chick. In 2017, a lot of you may have gotten the free celebration set, Hey Chick, and I'll show you that in a second. I no longer have mine, so I'm repurchasing it. It was free last time, now I'm paying for it. But you may have seen this in the catalog. I wanted to say, if you don't have this catalog and you're in the US, this is the January to June mini catalog. Let me know, I'd be happy to send you a copy. It's fabulous. So this is in the catalog. But there is a special promotion that will start in February where you can get dies to go with it. So I'm going to use this. And then in February, you'll want to check out either my email or my Facebook or my website, and you'll see the class. So let me see if I can get this up here. Here's the Hey Chick. It's not going to be great on my tablet. And you can go to my website and see this flyer, which is, you may already have it. A lot of you I know had it because it was super popular. And I made some really cute cards. And I'm going to delve into my archives and see if I can find them. There were no dies. But now, if you have that, you can buy the dies. There's a cute little barn. There's corn. There's like chicken wire, eggs. It's a super cute little set. And then the Hey Birthday Chick is in the catalog now in the JJ, we call it the January to June because it's a tongue twister, but then you can get these dies. So I'm going to have a class online, so you'll want to be checking that out. But for now, I'm just going to show you this. You can get them either just the stamps or just the dies or the bundles, however it works best for what you want. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make a really sweet, it's a fun little card, especially, if you're kind of my age range-ish, or you have your mom or your grandma that you want to give it to. So I'm going to use some purple posy cardstock. A lot of it is die based on this card. We're going to use a lot of dies because the dies are super cute. They're the best part of it. Oops, everything's sliding because I literally have sharks, flamingos, and shells all in front of me because I'm doing a lot of filming for next week. So the packets are just about ready to go. So I have some white cardstock that's going to be my back. And then I have this crazy little chick here. And this is shimmer white because I'm going to do my coloring on shimmer white. It has a tiny bit of sparkle. So let's stamp her. She's super crazy. A lot of fun. And then the rest of it, pretty much, I'll go ahead and put my words on here. So I have her. And then I'm going to use, to have this set alone, actually, I ended up pulling this out and they are using this little happy birthday in my retreat with the Shark Frenzy, which I like. Because the Shark Frenzy doesn't have a happy birthday and this has a happy little birthday, and then it doesn't have to be a shark song. So this one is going to say happy birthday, you're still a spring chicken. So that's all the actual, stamping that you need to do. It's early here because I got up early because I have lots to do. So I've only had a half a cup of coffee. I should have finished my first one before I started filming. So I'm going to pull my machine over here. And let's get all these dies. Hopefully I pulled them all back out because, like I said, I used them. Let's do this one first. So here's our card. And then look how fun this is. It has chicken scratches. So I'm just going to put some chicken scratches down here on the bottom. And I could do more than one at a time. But sometimes lining them all up takes just as much time as just going ahead and doing them. So here's chicken scratch number 1 for where she's going to stand. I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to put them opposite ways so it doesn't look like I just did the same die twice. This is another one that you'll be able to use with lots of different sets. Any kind of outdoor sets that you have where you want a little bit of ground, especially if you have any of the chicken sets, because we've had lots of them over the years. So that's all we need for our background. I got some dust on there from it being all the furnace air in my house. Everything's all staticky. So I'm gonna do these twice. So I need 2 fences and 2 of her birthday banners. So the first time through, I'm just gonna run it like this. I need 1 happy birthday and then 2 of those. So the first time I'm just gonna put those. That way the ones that are close to her don't have to get lined up right next to her. So get all these out. Oops. So 1 fence, 1 birthday. So I'm done with that one. And now you can see what I mean. I'm gonna get them again, but the ones that are right next to her don't have to be right next to her because I needed 2. So just line that up, gets her. Get another birthday banner. I think I can fit one right there. This is a great die for all of your scrap paper. Look at that. I'd even be able to get some more over there. So before I put this up, I might just run a bunch of the banners through. Because again, the happy birthday and that little banner could be used on tons of cards. I could get that a lot closer if I wasn't filming. Sometimes y'all probably think I waste a lot of paper. So when I'm doing it on my own, I don't just lay things willy-nilly on the cardstock like that. But you all don't want to watch me take another couple seconds to line everything back up. So now I need some scrap paper. This is the grid paper from our Stamparatus. It works perfect for this. So let's just get everything sat here so we can color it all at once. When I did the original card, I didn't do it all at once because I wasn't sure how I was going to color it. So we've got the happy birthday. We've got banner, fence, fallout, banner, chicken and fence. There is a cute little feed sack and I colored it and then it doesn't fit on my card, but I'm going to show you how cute it is and then I'm going to put it on the inside of this card. So now let's color these, and I just have random colors. And that was kind of how I ended up with the posy colored background. I colored everything first. And then I just picked a cardstock back that looked like it matched. So for her, I wanted her to be kind of, this was the color that I used for the blend, which is the ivory blend. So this kind of smears everything around. I wanted her hair to be crazy. So let's go with dark soft suede and light soft suede. So I'm gonna add some of those. You wanna be careful because the shimmery white does have a tendency to bleed outside the lines. So I don't want her to do that. So I'm gonna kind of keep it in and let it bleed towards the edges. So if you find that your stuff always, you're like, I know I didn't color outside the lines, how did that get there? Then try keeping your color in. So you can see I'm just adding little dots of color, and then I want her wings to be red. So let's add some red there, some red to her tail, a little bit of red here in the middle of her crazy hair. And then of course we want her feet to be orange. And these I didn't really blend. I just left her feet and her little beak orange. And then a tiny dot of orange in that. Now we'll blend this and we'll go back and add color where we need to. So take your ivory and smudge it around. I'm doing this in circles so I get rid of all those little lines I just put on there. I still want to keep, I want to keep the red in the wing. So when I do the little circle, stay in the wing. And it's okay to keep a little bit of white if you want for some highlight. And see, the more you blend it, the more those lines disappear. But now you can see it's starting to go outside my lines because I'm not doing what I said because I'm talking. Get her little face over here and stay way in there. Because you can see right here that it's going outside the lines, which isn't gonna, like, I'm not gonna be terribly upset. It's a cartoon card. But the shimmer white does have a tendency to do that. So now I have a little bit of cinnamon. She's kind of fun to play with. And where those are, a little bit more here. And then I'm gonna do her hair cinnamon. So it's not quite the same color as the rest of her. And now I'm going to take my light so saffron and I'm going to use it to be the blend for her hair. Because she's got some crazy hair. And you can see it blends them all together. It does kind of wash it out. So see how the red's disappearing? I'm going to put a little bit of that over on my candle. So now we've gone pretty light on her hair and I want it to be crazy. So now I'm gonna get light mango. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that there. Normally I fast forward this bit, but I wanna kind of show you how I got to where I got to with her. And then I'm gonna go back over here where that kind of went away. And now, the colors don't have to be light and dark of the same. You can mix them. Because I'm all over the place with this, just because I want it to be kind of fun and kind of crazy. And then over here again, a little bit of mango with her tail. And kind of pull that into there. And then here, where this is needing to be. Now, the other reason that it bleeds is because the more ink you put on, it's got to go somewhere. So the more I put on, the more it just keeps going out because there's more and more ink. So I'm just going to blend this so it kind of, here comes my cat. He's bringing me his toy. Hi, buddy. What you got? I can't play right now. I know, good boy. So what I mean is, see, here's that ink. And there's all that ink. So the more ink you put, the more it's gonna go somewhere. Here's the feed bag that is the other dye that I colored the exact same way. It doesn't have any line, so it loses that black. So I'm gonna put that on the inside of the card. It has little indents, which are kind of hard to see, I know, in the video. Then for her cupcake, obviously, every girl wants a chocolate cupcake. So I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of chocolate there. And then this is kind of where I got the posy. So let's get some light posy there. And then some Blackberry Bliss. Again, I just went random colors. They're not light and darks of the same thing. And then let's blend this. When you do light and darks of different and you don't blend it all the way like I just did there, it gives a really fun tie-dye effect, which is what I was going for. Because, you know, she kind of looks like she is a wild child from the 60s or early 70s. So now I'm going to color all of these. Let's do the happy birthday and the banners. Now we're going to use the brush tips. So switch over. I want each of these to be a color. And then for this, I'm going to go long ways. Just get a little bit. Let's get the blackberry. Just gonna do one of those. I have more colors than what I have things on my banners. Get those. Let's get a brighter yellow. I haven't popped the center out of my You can see we're keeping that fun tie-dye look through here. My pumpkin pie blend has been used by a child, and you can see it's seen better days, but it still works. Now let's go back. Let's do another posy here, since that's the color of our card. And then maybe another pumpkin pie, because I like y'all to see my ruined tip. Just show you that it can look like that and it still works. And then over here, what do we need? Let's get some more posy on this as well. And then I'm also gonna take my posy and just kind of use it to be my blend. So any place where the colors are noticeably a line, I don't want that line. So just kind of blend them. So now we have a fun tie-dye happy birthday. Now we just have to do our fence. So let's get rid of all these colors and go back to the colors that we used on our chicken. And we're gonna do the exact same thing we just did on the birthday, but this time we're gonna do it on the fence post. So again, just add some stripes of colors wherever. I'm gonna save my lightest one for the end. And you can go right over the tops of them because it all just blends, because you know it's wood. Let's get our dark. And because we've used all the same colors on the chicken and on the banners, everything's gonna, even though there's some kind of crazy colors, they're all gonna work together well. Let's get this one. This time I'm going to use my bullet tip so I can kind of blend these together. You kind of have to hold on to it. But this way it allows me to get some of the grain in there. This little fence does have some, it's all got wood grain on it. So up close, you'll need to get the little dies so you can see them. So if you are interested in doing my online class, don't buy this stuff ahead of time if you want to get the best deal, because my best deal will include the sets or one or the other. I'm going to do it so you can get, because I know a lot of you already have the one set, so I'll do a couple of different options. But I will have registration open on the first week in February. I got to get my retreat out the door before I can start another class registration. So now let's just put this all together. It's super easy. Colors are fun, and whoever gets this, I know it will bring a smile to her face. So put this on here. Just add this. And then we're going to start up here at the top with the banners and then work down, because there's a little bit of leeway of where you can put stuff. So you want to make sure your banners have room at the top. So put 2 from corner, and then stick the other one to the corner of your white paper, like that. And then take your second one and then go from this bit to wherever it reaches on the next, like just spread it from where it goes to there. Now the next thing we want is our happy birthday, and we want it to kind of go over where it says you're still a spring chicken. Still have that middle A stuck in there. There we go. You could put the adhesive on these if you want. The first time I made the card, I wasn't really sure where I was going with it or what I was going to do with the pieces, so I didn't. And the pieces are big enough that you can stick them on with this. And then I went back and added a little bit of two-way glue to it. Now these go perfect from edge, and you can see this little line right here matches this up, less this. So I just took my scissors and I cut this little end off. So before you glue it, just stick that off. I mean, cut that off. Oops. now. This helped if you just did the first and last one, and you're going from the edge of the card to there. And then I didn't put that little flap on, and then later I just took a little bit of the fine tip glue is what I used, and just stuck it down underneath anything that was kind of sticking up. Sticking this to that now. And then just put that to there. So now we've got that. Move this all out of the way so you don't see messy. And then here's the little feed bag that I colored the exact same way as the thing, but there was, like, I didn't like it there. I could probably put it here. Do we want it there? I just felt like it was detracting from my cute little chicken. So I'm gonna stick it on the inside. Because, you know, every little card needs something fun on the inside. And then I have my dimensionals, which these are from my class. But I don't see where I've moved my big ones to. So, oh, here they are right here. So I'm down to, I like to use my dimensionals all the way up. So I just have cut little sections of these so I can keep using them all the way around so I don't have to throw anything away. And then you just kind of position her so she's standing in her chicken tracks. And then because, you know, every card needs a little bit of shimmer, especially if it's a birthday card for somebody who has crazy hair. So I just added a little bit of Wink Stella to her hair. And then that helps blend this little bit of chocolate and a little bit on her. I didn't color the candle. Grab a blackberry. And just do one little strip on her candle. And then just to finish it off, because everybody needs some embellishments, I just took the resin hearts. Added the red one closest to the happy birthday. Then I'm going to show you a tip on my other card that I had to add something. I didn't particularly, it looks cute. It wasn't where I was going, but sometimes, you know, because I've been stamping all day, creating the projects for my retreat. And my hands must have had a little bit of something on them, probably from moving all the things that are laying on my table around. So somehow I got a little bit of smudge on my other card. So, and it was a tiny bit of smudge, but you know, when you're working on a white-based card, can you see her little sparkle to her hair? You have a white-based card, and then the next thing you know, you're done, and you go like this, and you move it, and there's a smudge. And the smudge was like right here. So I just took my blends, and I whacked it. So the smudge is right here, and I just put a whole bunch. And if you're not familiar with my whacking technique, go watch a couple of my blends videos. So it's still the same card. This one just has splatters on it. So she's super cute. If you're interested in taking my class, there will be a couple of different versions. One where and it will be the best deal, where you buy either both the bundles and get all the supplies for the cards, or one where you just get the videos. So be watching for that. If you're on my email list, that's the best way to get the information. You can always go to the class tab on my website and find out about all of the classes that I have going on. Everybody have a great day. Bye.